Hey, Magnaim at Memberstack here, and welcome to Memberscript 220. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a searchable member directory with profile pages as well. Users will be able to click on a certain member, search for a certain member, as well as click on their profile page to view more information about this member. Alright, you're going to need a few things in order to set this up. Firstly, you are going to need a Memberstack data tables called members, and you're going to set up the following rules. Once you've set up this table with the following rules, you are now going to add the following fields in order to make this work. The fields you're going to add is an ID field, which is going to be tied to the member that created a new profile on your platform. Then you're going to have optional fields such as a bio, country, skills, profile link, status, name, email, which is required, as well as a profile image field when a user uploads a profile image. Okay. You're also now going to need to set up Webflow in order to display all of your members. Firstly, inside of Webflow, you are going to add Memberscript 220, and it should look like this. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to that code should be in the description below, and if you're watching this on the Memberstack site, then you should have already seen the code. You can either add this site-wide or on a specific page, depending on your specific use case. Okay, so we are going to set up the members searchable directory first, and then we're going to set up the member profile page. So for the member directory, you are going to need attributes on the page in order to make this work. On the page, you are going to have a search input field, and that is going to have the attribute of data member search. And now we're going to build the actual list where your members will appear. Okay, so starting off at the very top, you are going to have a div which is going to be titled member list, or whatever class you want to give it. But you are going to make sure that this has the following attributes. So you're going to need data MS code list container, MS code table, which is going to be the table that we created inside of Memberstack. So in this case, it's called members. And then where we're going to redirect a user once they've clicked on a certain member. In my case, it's going to be redirected to the member profile page. But if you're redirecting members to another page that has another name, then you're going to edit that over here. So that attribute is MS code detail page. Okay, so now for the template that gets cloned every time a new member joins your platform. For each item, you are going to give that the attribute of data MS code list template. And then within this list template, you are going to add the following attributes in order to dynamically populate the data. So the user's profile image is going to have the attribute of data MS profile image. The name is going to have the attribute of data MS field name. Email will be data MS field email. And then the status, which is completely optional, will have data MS field status. On this page, you're also going to have a few loading states, and these are optional but are good for a user's experience. Your loading state is going to have the attribute of data MS code list loading. When there are no members found, so your empty state is going to have the attribute of data MS code list empty. And then your error state is going to have the attribute of data MS code list error. Okay, and that is it for the member directory, so the searchable side of the member directory. And now for the profile page over here. So on the profile page, we also have a few attributes in order to make this work. Okay, at the very top, we have this div called member list, and it has the following attributes. So we have data MS code detail container, MS code table, which is members, and then MS code ID parameter is ID. This field is the field that holds a member's ID inside of your Memberstack data tables. Okay, and then we have the next div under member list, which will have the attribute of data MS code detail content. And then for our profile header over here, we will have our profile image field. So our profile image will have the following attributes: data MS field profile image, and then MS field image. For all of the other elements on the page would work the same. So for profile name, we have the attribute of data MS field name. This will be your member email, which will have the attribute of data MS email. This field will be your bio, again, data MS field bio. And then the little fields over here will hold a user's country, profile link, as well as the date that they created their profile. All of these fields are optional. And depending on what field you add inside of Memberstack's data tables, you would use the attribute of data MS field and then the field key as an identifier in order to populate that element on the page with information. Okay, so say you're rendering a list of skills for a member, you will have the following attributes in order to make this work. Firstly, the div will have the attribute of data ms field skills, and then the field of ms field array, because all of these skills that are comma separated when a user creates an account will now be added as an array on their profile. Okay, so the next attribute will be data ms code array container, and then the little badge over here will have the attribute of ms code array template, and that is it. Okay, so you also have loading states over here for a member's profile page. Your loading state here has the attribute of data ms code detail loading, and then your not member found or empty state will have the attribute of ms code detail error. And that is it on setting up the components inside of Webflow. You are now going to have to set up an automation in order to make this work. So when a user first creates an account, they are added to a certain plan. Say new members is the account that they'll be added to, or the plan that they'll be added to. And then inside of Memberstack, new member. Okay, so inside of Memberstack for that plan, what we do is redirect a member to the onboarding page in order to have them populate all of the information that we want them to add inside of the database. So that is the onboarding page over here. Once they've filled out all of this information, that member will be updated inside of, yes, Memberstack, but also inside of the data table. We have two automations that make this work. Firstly, we have a create a new record automation that watches out for new members and then creates a record inside of that table. The record that is created inside of the table is set up like this. So the table that we are creating the record in is the member table, and then we're creating the following, we're adding the following information to those fields. So the member ID, the email, as well as the status. So in this case, the status is going to be active. Okay, so the next automation that we're going to need is when a user completes the onboarding, we also need to update that information inside of the Memberstack data table. So when a user has been updated, we make a request to Memberstack to look for that member. So what we look for is the ID of the user that updated the profile, and as well as the ID inside of the table itself. And then what we do now is update that record according to the ID that updated the profile. So what we're updating now is the name of that record inside of Memberstack's data tables, the bio, the image field, the skills, profile link, and so on. If you're updating any other fields, because I imagine you will have different fields from the ones I have, what you'll do is change the key over here to the key that you have inside of Memberstack, and then bind it to the information that was updated. So if you are, for example, updating postal address, this key will be postal address, and then the custom field data will obviously pull in the postal address information. Once you've set that all up, then you click save. So two automations will run, one when they create a new record, and then one when they update their information, so that your table inside of Memberstack is in sync when a user updates their information as well. And then what you end up with is a searchable directory and then a profile image page for each member. Okay, and that is it. If you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out in the Slack 2.0 channel and I'll be able to assist you. All right, bye.